Welcome to a new class, class 284. Are you ready? Point 20, unit 25, page 278 at the bottom. What does Natasha Zarakovich look like? Well, she looks like a very nice and very attractive young lady. How old is she? She's 28. She turned 28 a few months ago. But does she look Russian? Yes, she looks Russian. Does she look like a Russian girl? Yes, she looks like a Russian girl. Ahora bien, parece rusa. O sea, según su aspecto físico, no su forma de ser. Does she look Russian? Adjetivo. Yes, she looks Russian. Parece una típica chica rusa. Does she look like? Porque chica es sustantivo. Does she look like? For example, I look American. Well, I look English. People say I look English. I look like an Englishman. Parezco inglés. Parezco un inglés. I look English. I look like an Englishman. Natasha looks Russian. Yes. She looks like a typical Russian young adult. But what is she like, really? What's she like? I don't know her very well. I don't know what she's like, but I think she's serious. She's a serious and responsible, but very pleasant, very nice, very good. I mean, look at her. She's attractive, really. She's very attractive, in my opinion. Does she look Russian to you? Yeah, she looks Russian. Does she look like an interesting person? Does she look serious? Yeah, she looks. I don't know. Does she look flirty? But what is she like? I really don't know. My impression, what is she like? I think she's a responsible, serious young lady. Yes. Her father died several years ago, and her mother doesn't work. Her brother is at the university, so she's the only breadwinner. Ganadora de pan, se dice en inglés, para la que lleva los habichuelas a casa. She's the only breadwinner. And so she's very responsible and very serious. That's what she's like. And Aki Morita, what is he like? What's Aki like? He's also very serious. Aki is an engineer. What does he look like? Aki Morita, well, he looks like a typical Japanese businessman. Yes, I mean, look at him. What does he look like? He looks like a typical Japanese businessman. He looks serious, right? He looks like a responsible person. Does he look like an engineer? Not really. Does he look like a member of the Japanese mafia? You know? Look at him. Does he look more like an engineer? Or does he look like a member of the Japanese mafia? To tell you the truth, look at him. He looks like a member of the Japanese mafia, but he's not. Yes, he's an engineer. He's a very good engineer, very responsible engineer, excellent engineer. And what is he like? What's he like? I don't know, he's serious, responsible. He's a pleasant person. Cordial. Fíjate la pronunciación para cordial. Cordial. Se escribe igual en inglés que en español. Cordial. Se pronuncia cordial. Cordial. He's cordial. Yes. Me estás preguntando cómo es, como persona. Well, what is he like? Well, he's serious, but cordial, responsible, etc. Yes. And Philip Johnson. Does he look like a typical American businessman? Not really. For me, he doesn't look like a typical American businessman. He is. He's the manager of a bank, but he doesn't, so he's a businessman. Hombre de negocios. He doesn't look like one to me. Oh, what does he look like? I don't know. Maybe does he look like an actor? Does he look like a Hollywood actor? What do you think, Marta? Does Philip look like a Hollywood actor? Yeah, maybe. He could pass for a Hollywood actor. He doesn't look like a banker. Parece un banquero. Does he look like a banker? Huh? Well, he is a banker. Okay. But what is he like? What's he like? I don't know. I don't know Philip very well. I don't know Philip Johnson very well. I don't know what he's like. But I'm going to ask Nancy, ¿Cómo es tu marido? Okay, I'm going to ask Nancy Johnson. Nancy, hey, what's your husband like? Yeah. And, well, she says he's the perfect father. He's a very good father. What else is he like? And she says he's very nice. He helps in the house. He's a very good husband. Come on, Nancy. Come on. Give me some more juicy details. Come on. What's he like? Well, she says he's very accommodating. He's very nice. Yes? All right. So apparently he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. What is he like? ¿Cómo eres tú? What do you like? Esto despista al que aprende español. Digo inglés. What do you look like means ¿qué aspecto físico tienes? Are you tall, short, fat, thin, slim, blonde hair, blue eyes, brown eyes? I mean, what do you look like? What are you like? Sí, ¿cómo eres? Como persona, tu forma de ser. What are you like? What do I look like? Do I look like a Spanish teacher? Do I look English? Do I look like an English man? Do I look like an American man? Do I look like a Texan? No, I don't look like a Texan. Okay. If I put on a cowboy hat, yes. Yes. There's a cowboy hat right up there. If I put it on, I look like a Texan. But I'm not going to ask Marta to give me the cowboy hat. All right. But I can look like a Texan. You want to give me the cowboy hat, Marta? All right. She's going to give me the cowboy hat. Just a second. Here you go. Throw it. Yeah, got it. Okay. Here we are. Now do I look like a Texan? Maybe. But I'm not dressed like a Texan. I need to have my Texas tie and things. Howdy, friends. It's a real pleasure to be here with you. And I certainly hope your English improves a lot in the coming months. But I'm going to try my best to help you to improve your English. Okay. Bueno, Tejano no diría to help you to improve. That's British. To help you improve your English. Thank you, Marta. Wow. Okay. The cowboy hat. So, before I looked like a Texan. Now I don't look like a Texan anymore. What am I like? Me? ¿Cómo soy? Well, I don't know if I know myself very well. I think I'm serious, overly responsible, excessively responsible. It's a problem. But I'm pleasant and people like me. Yes, people enjoy helping me. And so, yeah, that's what I'm like. But I'm a loner. You know that. I've said that many times. What are you like? Claro, se puede confundir. ¿Qué aspecto físico tienes? Tiene él. What does he look like? Luego, ¿cómo es él? What is he like? Y al final, para liarlo más, ¿qué es lo que a él le gusta? What does he like? You can write these 3 sentences and then practice. What does he look like? What is he like? What does he like? Does he like chocolate? What does he like? What is he like? ¿Cómo es? What does he look like? ¿Qué aspecto físico tiene? All right. Oh, my God. Translation booklet. Which one? Which one? Let's see, the last one was number 1 of book 2. Page, no, this is vocabulary. Page, here we are. We are on page 76. I can't see it because of the light. 76. 76 trombones led the big parade. Translation list number 2 in book 2, page 76. Hay alguien fuera. There's someone outside. Someone, somebody. There's somebody outside. Alguien fuera. ¿Quién es? Who is it? Como en francés, ¿qui es? Who is it? Creo que es el señor Brown. I think it's Mr. Brown. Fíjate, sigo con it. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? ¿Quién es? Who is it? I think it's Mr. Brown. Aunque creo que sea un hombre de nombre Brown, señor Moreno, ¿no? No estoy seguro, sigo con it. I think it's Mr. Brown. Así que no se identifique género o sexo, es it. I think it's Mr. Brown. ¿Estás seguro de que es él? Are you sure it's him? C'est lui, c'est moi, c'est él. Are you sure it's him? Are you sure it's him? Por supuesto que sí. Of course I am. Yes, I am. Of course I am. Yes, you are. Of course you are. Yes, he is. Of course he is. Is Mr. Brown at the door? Of course he is. ¿Está con alguien? Is he. Presto, ya cambió he. Porque ya está establecido más o menos que sí se trata del señor Brown. Entonces ya es hombre, he. Porque la pregunta era, ¿estás seguro que es él? Are you sure it is? Are you sure it's him? Of course I am. Entonces ya lo asimilo. Is he? Y cambio he. Is he with somebody? Is he with someone? Hay una mujer alta con él. There's a tall woman with him. A tall woman. There's a tall woman with him. Hay otra gente también. There are some other people. Some other. Samantha. Hola Samantha. Some other. Alguna otra gente, decimos en inglés. En español diríais, hay otra gente con él. No solo ella, no solo la alta. There's a tall woman with him, but there are some other. Pero separar eso es de locos. Se une siempre. Some other people. There's some other people with him. There's some pencils next to the microphone. There's some pencils under the book. And there's some other pencils in the cup. Where are the pencils? Where are the pencils? Well, there's some pencils over there next to the microphone. There's some other pencils in the cup. And the rest? Oh, I forgot. There's some other pencils under the book. So there's some pencils there, over there. There's some pencils over there in the cup, and there's some pencils right here under the book. Some other. Alguna otra. O algunos otros, decimos en inglés. Alguna otra gente. Some other people, some other pencils. Some other time. I'll do it some other time. ¿Cuándo vas a terminar ¿Cuándo vas a enseñar el condicional? Some other day. Algún otro día. Algún día de estos. One of these days. I don't want to teach it now. Some other time, okay? No quiero enseñarlo ahora. En otro momento, ¿vale? En otro momento. No, ahora no. En otro momento. Lo haré. I'll do it some other time. Así se dice, casi siempre diría. La expresión en otro momento del futuro. Decimos some other time. Write it down, eh? Some other time. Not today. And some other people. Hay una mujer alta con él. There's a tall woman with him. Y hay otra gente también, and there's some other people with him too. Hay una foto de él en casa. There's a picture of him at home. There's a picture of him. There's a photo of him at home. There's a picture. Hay un tractor en medio, eh? There's a tractor in the way. I was driving my car on a small dirt road. Road is camino. Dirt, ¿qué era? De tierra, camino de tierra. I was driving my car 2 weeks ago. I went to a farm, una granja, explotación agrícola. I went to a farm near Los Naval Morales. Los Naval Morales. Where's that? It's very near San Martin de Pusa. Where's San Martin de Pusa? Okay, those are 2 villages in Toledo, relatively close to Talavera de la Reina. So, I was driving my car on a dirt road between San Martin and Los Naval Morales. And so, there was a tractor in the way. I couldn't continue. And I called the farmer, a friend of mine, and said, "Hey, Gerardo, I'm stuck." "What do you mean you're stuck?" Stuck means aquí parado sin escapatoria. I'm stuck. What's the problem? There's a tractor in the way. There's a tractor in the way. Ojo con on the way. On the way is just, yo estaba camino de su granja. I was on the way to his farm, but I couldn't reach his farm because there was a tractor in the way. A big tractor in the middle of the dirt road, completely blocking the path. The path, el sendero, o sea, el camino. So I couldn't continue. Hay un tractor en medio. There's a tractor in the way. Excuse me. Yes, I can put this. Yeah, now I can continue teaching you, but what's the problem? There's a microphone in the way. Like that? All right. The microphone is in the way. When it's blocking, it's an obstacle is in the way. My father always said, "I can't see through muddy water." Yes, because my father's watching television. Sometimes I was standing between my father and the television, and my father said, "I can't see through muddy water." Yeah. No puedo ver a través del agua turbia. That's me. I can't see through muddy water because I was in the way. No hay tiempo para eso. There isn't any time for that. For what? For, I don't know. There isn't any time for playing with the pencils. Come on. There isn't any time for that. We need to do more important things. There are more important things to do than to spend our time with the translation list. There isn't any time for this. Solo hay una manera. 2 puntos. La mía. Colon. In English, 2 puntos is colon. Colon. Hay una sola manera. La mía. There's only one way. Mine. There's only one way. Mine. All right. No hay leones en Noruega. There aren't any lions in Norway. Probably there are. In the Oslo Zoo. Poor lions. Can you imagine a lion writing a letter to his friends in Africa? "I'm living here in this horrible country called Norway. It's cold here." So I wonder, me pregunto, probablemente en español sí usaría el futuro. Es curioso, me encanta esta estructura en español. ¿Cuántos leones habrá en el zoo de Oslo? Pobres leones. I wonder how many lions there are in the Oslo Zoo. Probably 3. 1 male and 2 female. Who knows? I don't know. But I wonder, ¿habrá leones en el zoo de Oslo? I mean, can you imagine a zoo without lions? So I wonder how many lions there are. Pero no hay leones en Antarctica. True. That's true. There aren't any lions in Antarctica. Hay unas herramientas en esa caja. There's some tools. Tool. Fool tool. There are some tools in that box. in that toolbox. Se dice toolbox por caja de herramientas. There are some tools in that box. Hay un sistema de calefacción en este. No hay sistema de calefacción en esta oficina. Wow. It's not necessary here. There isn't a heating system. Heat is calor. Hot is caluroso, cálido. Bueno, cálido no. Caluroso, caliente cuando es líquido. O picante muchas veces cuando es comida. Hot. Ooh, this is very hot. Hot. But heat is calor. En inglés, si hace calor, decimos es o está caluroso. It's hot. When I started learning Spanish, it hace calor, it makes heat. Well, strange way of saying it, it makes heat. All right. Now it sounds natural, hace calor. It makes heat. Heat. Now, heating is la calefacción. Air conditioning, frío. Heating, calor. Heating system. No hay sistema de calefacción en esta oficina. There isn't a heating system in this office. ¿Por qué hay gente como él? Why are there people like him? Like who? Like Philip Johnson. Well, thank God there are people like him. Why are there people like him? Because we need people like him. Hay mucho dinero para ella. Hay mucho dinero para ella. ¿Para quién? Para Ana Barghini. There's a lot of money for her in the future because she will inherit. She and her brother, Roberto, she and her brother will inherit a lot of money from their father. So there's a lot of money for her. Hay un hombre allí, ¿no? There's a man over there, isn't there? There's a man there, isn't there? Yes, there's a man there, isn't there? ¿Hay vino en la estantería? Is there any wine on the shelf? Shelf. Is there any wine on the shelf? Yes, there is some wine on the shelf. El vestido de la mujer es de París. The woman's dress is from Paris. Paris. The woman's dress, el vestido de la mujer, the woman's dress is from Paris. ¿Cuáles son sus intenciones de él? What are his intentions? What are your intentions? What are you planning? What are my intentions? What are her intentions? What are their intentions? What are our intentions? What are his intentions? 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 Mention, intention? All right. Algo extraño aquí, eh, Marta? There's something strange here. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, there's something strange. Yeah. There's something strange in this room, Marta. I can feel the presence of something that's not human. I can feel the presence of something not human. And Marta says, well, the microphone is not human. Yeah, but I'm not referring to a material object. I'm referring to something spiritual. There's something in this room, in addition to Marta and me. Something strange, but I think it's something good. Maybe it's my guardian angel. Usually my guardian, mi ángel de la guarda, my guardian angel is usually on my right shoulder. Yes, she's invisible, but I think she's over there. Yeah, in the corner. But I can feel her presence. It's a strange feeling. There's something strange here. Hay tiempo pero no mucho, eh? There's some time but not much, eh? There's some time but not much. Hurry up and learn English. There's some time but not much. Hay anuncios pero no muchos. There's some ads. Oh, there's some adverts, but not many. There's some ads but not many. My British friends, oh yes, there's some adverts but not many. Okay, there are some ads, but not many. All right, my friend, we still have a minute and a half left. And so I will quickly start on number 32. Yes, de cualquier modo, anyhow, anyway, de cualquier manera, anyway, anyhow, anyway, in any case, me gusta más in any case. Aspecto es aspect. Aspect. Now, aspecto físico is appearance. Te he reconocido por tu aspecto físico. I've recognized you by your appearance. Un aspecto como el aspecto que tenemos que, el aspecto principal en esto es the aspect. The same spelling in English and in Spanish. Aspect. Hay muchos aspectos a considerar. There are many aspects to consider or to be considered. There are many aspects. Ahora, mi aspecto físico es my appearance, not aspect, my appearance. Negocio, business, con una sola S y luego dos S. Siempre lo veo al revés. Bucines. O sea, hay varios bucines, más que un solo bucín. All right, hay muchos bucines. Zaragoza business. Business. It's my business to teach English, but my business is slowly stopping because I have to say goodbye.